Hey guys, so Yumus here, and today we're checking out the brand new hero coming to Honor of Kings here that's being announced that we have videos and gameplay for. His name is kind of weird. Fatih? You know, it looks like the word faith. It's F-A-T, so fat, and then I-H. He? Fatih? You know? I'm not sure. Let's actually see how you pronounce this.
Fatty.
There's no way this guy's called Fatty, bro.
Fatty. Fatty.
No way. Look. F-A-T-I-H. Okay, I'm gonna refresh it. This is not clickbait.
Fatty.
And if you put in the word fatty,
Fatty.
I don't know, maybe they say it differently on the video, but let's go ahead and check it out. First up is their little cinematic trailer. I love watching these. These are so sick. He doesn't look like a fatty to me, you know? He's eating an apple. Dude, he's definitely not a fatty. Now that was a bag of Doritos. I don't know. Okay. He definitely has a Middle Eastern vibe here, you know? Yo, this guy kind of looks like a demon, bro. Ooh, he might have some pole move there with the ribbons. If this guy is a fatty, I'm in trouble. I don't know what I am, bro. I'm morbidly obese if this guy's a fatty. Ooh, maybe he has a cool cannon ultimate. Maybe he has like an ultimate like from Gangplank from League of Legends. From Outcast to Conqueror, Fighter. Okay, yo, I'm a Clash Lane player, bro. I'm a Clash Lane player. Very, very excited to see this. There is the little cinematic preview. And then we also have the gameplay trailer here too. So let's go ahead and check out the gameplay trailer. 4 minutes, so we got something to bite into here.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's ranged?
An enemy has been slain.
Is he ranged or melee? Oh my god, he has a lot of sustain at low health. Like a lot of Clash Laners, it looks like. He heals a lot and is probably more durable. Fatty. Why'd you call him Fatty, bro? Call him Faith or something, bro.
This is Fatih's passive skill. Every time he uses...
Wait, what? It actually is Fatty pronounced.
This is Fatih's passive skill. Every time he uses an active skill,
they say
he
it like
gains an
Fatih.
enhanced basic attack that, in addition to dealing extra damage, has greater attack speed and attack range. He can store up to 5 uses.
Wait, this guy is... Oh my god, this guy is Xiao Xiao. Y'all probably don't even know about this guy, but on the Brazil server, there's this character for Chow Chow, you know? There's this character. He is him. See, look, 5 bars. You see this? I actually played this before because initially, before the game came on the global, I had to play it on Brazil server, and I was climbing Brazil server. And Brazil was the only server that had him here. I'm sure China server had him as well, too. But I guess they changed it
His basic attack before using them.
To Fatih now, you know?
Fatih's skill 1 is his only dash skill, and it can be used up to 3 times before going into cooldown.
Yeah, this is just Xiao Xiao,
The first 2
okay.
uses let him dash forward and deal damage to enemies, while the 3rd use launches them as well.
Before I keep going, I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing Chow Chow correctly.
Chow.
Chow.
Now
Chow?
meaning.
Okay, I was kind of right. I didn't learn how to say this one because he's not in the game, you know, so I didn't have to learn. But so Chow Chow. There you go.
The more times he uses the skill, the longer its cooldown becomes.
Interesting.
Fatih's
Okay,
skill
do you
2
only
deals
jump
damage
once?
to enemies in a straight line and slows them. He also recovers health when hitting enemies, and the more he hits, the more health he recovers. However, he only receives half the health for hitting minions and...
So it's interesting, you know, even though he's a melee character, Chow Chow, he hits pretty far away too, you know, so he's like a hybrid, like melee / range characters. Once you build up stacks, you can do range auto attacks.
Fatih's ultimate makes him an even more powerful fighter.
Yeah,
With it,
this is the
he
same
instantly
character, yeah.
removes all crowd control effects on himself and gains increased max health
Cool.
and enhanced stats.
Cool.
The more enemies
it's
are
like a
nearby,
Kaiser
the more
ultimate.
his max health is increased. The effects of his skill 2 and enhanced basic attack are strengthened while his ultimate is underway.
Whoa. Wait, he seems like he attacks really
Used
fast.
skill combo. Before entering the fray, he uses his ultimate to gain stat enhancements.
Yep, just like Kaiser,
Next,
you
he
prep
starts
your
dealing
ult.
damage using his enhanced basic attack and follows up with the first phase of skill 1 to chase after the enemy.
And he has 3
Another
dashes
enhanced
too.
basic attack lets him deal more damage, and skill 2 lets him slow the enemy to keep them close. One more
seems
enhanced
really
basic
easy to play.
attack, and the second
You have
use
3
of skill 1
dashes,
lets
you're
him
all
continue
range.
chasing after them. Once their health has been whittled down,
And
he
then
can
your
use the
third
last
skill
use
1
of
knocks
skill
up, I
1
think.
to pin them down and deal a final blow. This skill combo
I don't know if he mentioned it, but I think Xiao Xiao's third skill 1 knocks up. I'm not sure if it's 1-to-1. I know it's extremely similar, but there might be some number changes or effect changes,
is
you
very
know?
useful during team fights to absorb damage or counterattack. It mainly relies on combining the stat enhancement of his ultimate with his other skills and basic
Dude, I
attacks
think
to
I'm gonna
deal
like this
damage
character
and
because I
recover
like
health.
Kaiser, you know? And he's like
Before
a
entering
Kaiser, but
battle,
for Clash
use
Lane.
skills 1 and 2 without a target to stock enhanced basic attacks. That way, once you open with your ultimate, you have all the enhanced basic
If
attacks
people
you
come
need
at you
to
in a
attack the
line,
enemy.
he just starts full autoing you, bruh.
After Fatih unlocks his ultimate at level 4, survival and damage output become a lot easier. At this point, he can choose to assist his teammates in their lanes, or join them in invading the enemy's jungle. In team
Dude,
fights,
Frost
he
Scar
can
is
position
gonna be
himself
really
on
good
the
on
front
him.
line.
I mean, he
as his
doesn't use
ult lets
mana,
him
though.
swiftly recover health by spamming basic attacks and skills
Blood
1 and
Rage,
2.
yup.
Every second he remains standing is another second his team's backliners can use to dish out damage.
He does a lot
Since
of
his
damage.
ult
He's
can
not
remove
like a
crowd
tank.
control
He's like
effects, he can also
definitely
choose
more
to
of a
save
fighter.
everyone his opponents use their crucial crowd control skills.
Yeah. Yeah, you can always save your ultimate to cleanse
In the
crowd
early
control.
to mid game, Fatih would do well to focus on farming, prepare ambushes,
Yeah, just
or,
like
if
Kaiser,
he
he's
has
probably not the
time,
best early
help
game.
his teammates build lane superiority.
Characters with these enhancement ultimates are not going to be as good as characters with straight up like damage ultimates, you know, or like a Byron ultimate that immediately just gives you a bunch of numbers, right? You're enhancing your character's kit, so it's like a multiplier. It's not additive. So you need a big initial number first. You have a little bit of levels, a little bit of damage, a little bit of items, to where the multiplier, you know, overtakes something additive like Byron shielding or just a straight up damage ultimate, right?
When his gear is more or less in place in the mid to late game, he'll be better placed to take part in team fights.
Yeah,
However,
so he's a scaling
not quite
fighter.
tanky enough to rush in at the first
Hey, I'm a big
opportunity.
fan of Lubu, you know. I'm good. I like me a
Instead,
nice
he should
scaling
keep
fighter.
an eye on the enemy damage dealers and choose whether to initiate and take damage with his ult or join in a little later to clean up the field.
It looks like you can repress the ultimate or something.
You have a ways to go.
Oh, so they recommend him to be a jungler. I thought he would be a Clash laner actually, cause Chow Chow was actually a Clash laner. At least recommended to be a Clash laner in the Brazilian server here. So it looks like you're going him tank. Yeah, he's just bro. This is 1-to-1 Kaiser's build, bro. Legit one though. I would say maybe build Frost Scar on him since he has a ranged auto attack. Overlord maybe has some health scaling we don't know about.
Keep your distance.
Yep, full tank. It looks like full
Our
tank, a little bit of
flag
attack
will
speed.
fly above the enemy's fort.
Yeah, he's probably really good against lots of crowd control characters. Someone with a big, strong single target crowd control, you know, like Ho Yi, you can just tank the ultimate, press ult, cleanse it back, and start fighting. That's Masashi here, but that's like the Chinese picture of it, I'm pretty sure. He's countered by Masashi. Makes sense. He has healing on him, you know, and he works well with Sunbin to speed him up. Dr. Beyond and yeah, Dolia resetting the ultimate just like Kaiser is gonna be really, really good. Okay, so he's a jungler. I thought he would be a Clash laner. I'll try and play him Clash. He might not be the best Clash since it takes him so long to scale. And in Clash lane, you kind of need to have a solid early game. But the fact that he's ranged makes me think that he's okay in Clash still because you're not really going to get abused. But yeah, that's very interesting how they're reworking Xiao Xiao just so we can see it right now. Xiao Xiao HOK gameplay. This character is like exactly the same. You watch some gameplay here. I have this in my game right now, by the way. All right, because I transferred my account over from the Brazilian server. You can like see all this in my game. Here we go. I can play this in practice tool in my game right now, by the way. So let's go into later on in the game. You see, like all the skills look the same. You see? See, there's the skill too. Yeah, it's exactly the same, I think. Maybe there's a little bit of number changes, or like one of them heals when it's not supposed to. Yep, you see, third skill 1 knocks up. It's exactly the same. Not really new then, I guess, but cool. I remember playing the character a bit though, in practice too, and I remember he was actually kind of awkward to play. So I'm excited to see how he is when he's on global server. But yeah, very excited for Fatih, I think is how you say it. No, I'm calling him Fatty. I'm very excited for the Fatty coming to HOK. Hopefully, you guys all enjoy. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys excited for him? What are you guys gonna try on him? Where do you guys want to play him? Drop a like, subscribe, turn on the bell. Make sure to use the code or the link in the description below to get your tokens, or use this QR code on screen here to go ahead and get tokens for less, so you can buy this when it comes out, or buy some skins for it when it comes out. But yep, that's it for this video. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy Fatty, guys.